Also, a resolution recognizing the Virginia Education Association and the Virginia Beach Education Association during this American Education Week. Mrs. Anderson.
Resolution commending the Virginia Education Association and Virginia Beach Education Association. Whereas the Educational Association of Virginia was formed after meetings on December 29, 1863 at First Baptist Church in Petersburg, and subsequently a constitution was drafted that stated, "We, the teachers of Virginia, in convention assembled and desirous of promoting the educational interests of the state, do hereby agree to organize a permanent association," and whereas association leaders including Robert E. Lee, Matthew F. Murray, William Ruffner, and Dr. J.L.M. Curry, meeting after the Civil War, made the organization's goal the culmination of Thomas Jefferson's dream of a system of free public education, believing that education was the only way out of the state's war-torn economic devastation, and whereas, as a consequence of the advocacy of the Educational Association of Virginia and others, Virginia's public school system was established with the adoption of the Virginia Constitution of 1870, and whereas the association created a professional journal for educators in 1869 and has seen it published ever since, calling it the Virginia Journal of Education since 1907, and whereas the organization that grew from the Petersburg meetings in 1863 is now known as the Virginia Education Association, which has a local association in every Virginia county and city, and whereas in 1905 the VEA established its legislative committee, which continues to function today, and whereas the Virginia Teachers Association, the all-black professional organization, brought its own considerable record of accomplishments and service when it merged with the VEA in 1967, ensuring a single unified voice on behalf of Virginia children in public education. And whereas the accomplishments of the association and its members include required school attendance, the formation of high schools, the creation of kindergarten programs, the expansion of the school curriculum, a ban on corporal punishment, a code of ethics for teachers, the support of national certification for teachers, the protection of job rights for educators, and the creation of a pension plan for educators. And whereas the week of November 17, 2013 is American Education Week and is a week to recognize schools and teachers that educate our children, and whereas the Virginia Education Association has been a leader and advocate in promoting the education of all children in Virginia since 1863, now therefore be it resolved that the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach, as it celebrates American Education Week, hereby recognizes the Virginia Education Association, VEA, on the occasion of its 150th anniversary. And be it further resolved that the clerk of the board is directed to forward a copy of this resolution to the Virginia Education Association and the Virginia Beach Education Association as an expression of gratitude for their valuable contributions to public education in the Commonwealth. And be it finally resolved that a copy of this resolution be spread across the official minutes of this board, adopted by the School Board of the City of Virginia Beach this 19th day of November 2013.